What's up? It's your boy, Shoddy Too Hottie. Don't know why I started the video like that. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here today to bring you guys a full-on review that I have for the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Alpha that I played this weekend on the PS4. And I have to be honest, it was a pretty good time. I didn't get to play as much as I wanted to this weekend. I think that was just due to the fact that I didn't have too many people to play with, and my internet was kind of rubbish. But I mean, it is what it is, and hopefully I can give you guys a thorough review of everything that I experienced during this alpha and everything that I feel could be changed for the future of the game when it comes to the beta and the actual game coming out later in November. So yeah, I guess let's start with what I think was probably the best thing about this game. How it looks, dude. When I say this game looks good, I mean this game looks absolutely amazing. From the graphics, it's a step in Modern Warfare's direction. For a lot of people I know that play that game, Modern Warfare has a really good engine, and also it just the feel of the guns are a lot more gritty and realistic than last previous games like Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, stuff like that. Uh, but yeah, from the selection of guns that they had, I think they all felt really good. I don't think any gun that I tried felt weak or felt like it couldn't pull its weight when it came to surviving a gunfight. I mean, I think obviously at different ranges, better guns prevailed, like the AK-74U, which I will go in depth with later on in this guide. But yeah, I think honestly the guns, the game, and everything played out really well, especially for an alpha this late into the development cycle. I think the developers made a great choice by letting people try it out, so they have extra testing and stuff to do to make sure the game's as crisp as it can be before the November release. Also, the maps. There were only 5 maps available for players to play this weekend, which kind of sucked. I understand it's still the alpha and they're releasing more when the beta comes out later in October, but from the 5 maps we had 3 maps that were on the normal playlist, which were Miami, Moscow, and Satellite. And in the combined arms domination playlist, which was pretty much the bigger maps, they had Crossroads and Armada that were playable for us as well. I was able to play on all the maps, and some I liked way more than others, but I would have to say my favorite is probably Miami or Moscow. Those maps were the smallest, I feel like, out of the 5 that we were able to play, and I feel they just flowed a lot better than some of the other ones just because of the swan raids and just I guess the spacing of the map was just really good in those two specifically. I was able to get some good clips and stuff. I'm not able to get all my clips into this video, but I'll try to maybe in a future one. Um, yeah, I do have to say though, for some of the other maps, like Satellite specifically and Crossroads, the spacing and the amount of snipers that you have on those maps are absolutely horrible. I get sniping is fun. As you can see, I'm using a sniper in this gameplay, but some of the maps are just really hard to find people, and I feel like that's one of the biggest issues that this game might have in its multiplayer scene. Because at times I would be playing the match, and as you can see, I'm only finding like maybe 1 or 2 people at a time. And if I didn't know some of the spawns in this map, I think that I would be running around for up to 2 to 3 minutes just waiting for someone, and even then, you could still lose a gunfight at that point. And for me, who's not really like a pro player in the multiplayer scene, I'm usually a zombies guy. I feel like that was a big issue that I had, and I hope that's something Treyarch maybe takes feedback from and fixes in the future. Because I really see a lot of potential in this multiplayer, and I feel like if they just made some tweaks, made the spawn rates either faster or in different spots, I feel like that could really help the game flow and help the fast-paced action that you actually have when you do get into gunfights in this game. Another thing that I feel needs to be changed, if possible, is some weapon tuning. Like I said earlier, a lot of the guns do feel great, but there are, if anyone's played the alpha themselves, they can see that there's a few specific guns that dominate the playing field more than others. Specifically, the AK-74U is one of those high rate, high damage SMGs, and the LW3 Tundra as the main sniper, as well as a Type 63. That gun, oh my god, that gun is absolutely broken, dude. I'm not even kidding you. I was able to get a lot of feeds with that, and I was killed by it. I don't even know how many times during this alpha I wanted to pull my own hair out. At times, it was that bad, guys. Um, but yeah, moving on to, I think, what is probably the biggest issue I had, which is something that's been in Call of Duty for a while now. It's not specifically Black Ops Cold War, but I think it was most prevalent to me just because I haven't played multiplayer in so long. Is skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking. I can say that. Yeah, skill-based matchmaking is a nightmare for a lot of people, especially casuals. And I know it's not a system that's easy to get rid of. I believe, I don't know exactly how game development works when it comes to that type of stuff, but I feel like it was a really big issue, and I hope it's something that they can maybe separate, because for people like me that are casual, a lot of the casual fan base, like from older generations, not including me, they've gotten better at this game. So I don't really put it against them, but I feel like the skill level or the skill ceiling is so much higher now that for people that don't play multiplayer all the time, it can be a real nightmare, and I feel like it really made it unplayable at times, to be honest. Especially one of the last matches I think I played was on Satellite, and I was put into a match losing 85 to 15, and I just feel like that was already unfair, on top of people getting chopper gunner after chopper gunner, and it was not a fun time. I wanted to delete the alpha as soon as that match ended, but luckily I didn't, and I was able to keep pushing forward. But it's just something that really makes the game unfun for me, and I'm sure unfun for a lot of people. I've seen Noah J complain about it. A lot of the bigger, not necessarily pro YouTubers, but a lot of the bigger names in the Call of Duty community complain about this issue as well. And I hope it's something that Treyarch and Activision especially take into account and hopefully try to fix in the future. But if not, I guess we'll all just have to do our best and do with what we have. But obviously, there's time for things to change with the beta coming out before the actual game comes out, and we'll all see how that goes in the coming future. But I think that's pretty much all I have to say for the beta. It was overall a great experience. It was all really fun. Like I said, the game looked amazing. I cannot wait for it to come out in a few months, especially the zombies mode. I'm just waiting to hear some news from that. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys want to leave any comments for Activision, if they ever see this small YouTuber's video, which I don't know if they will, but I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can when I give them my feedback, because I know I really want this game to do well, and I know they really want to hear from people as well, so hopefully I can help them, and we all can help them make a great game for the year 2020 and for the Call of Duty community. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day. As always, I will see you in the next one.